lanes. So if you're about to hop out on the roads and take 395, measures go in place on 395 north and southbound, mainly in those express lanes and HOV lanes. So if you're about to hop out on the roads and take 395 north local lanes, you're good to go. If you are heading out near Edsel Road, you're actually going to be detoured off of those express lanes as they are completely closed down for the inauguration prep that's underway right now. So here's what's closed down: 395 north express lanes at Edsel Road, 395 express lane entry points, every single entry point to access 395 express lanes also closed, and then 395 north to Boundary Channel Drive, that's exit 10A, also closed down. So again, I would definitely stick with those 395 north local lanes of traffic instead. I'll show you what else I'm tracking on GW Parkway coming up.
6:02 is the time right now. Today, Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 47th president of the United States. And for the first time since 1985, he will be sworn in into office inside the U.S. Capitol Rotunda. And that's because of today's bitterly cold temperatures. Now, these are photos of crews getting set up for the ceremony. Now, last night, the president-elect took a victory lap with supporters at a rally at Capital One Arena. And that's where he gave a glimpse into what you can expect in the first few days of his second administration, including the dozens of executive orders that he plans to sign on his first day in office. To talk more about Trump's plan and what we could see today, our Jess Arnold joins us now from a rooftop near the White House. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning. Yeah, as you mentioned, the first time that this ceremony is having to be moved inside in 40 years. Of course, the last time was with Ronald Reagan's second term in 1985, when he also had bitterly cold temperatures to contend with, and the swearing-in ceremony was moved inside the Capitol Rotunda. Now, this change may have felt last minute to some, just being announced on Friday, but the Secret Service confirmed in a briefing yesterday that this was always a contingency plan, that they were ready to mobilize if they had to, and now they just have to execute. But in terms of the order of events, they're going to start the day with a service at St. John's Church. Then they're going to be having tea with the Bidens at the White House. And then there, of course, will be the swearing-in ceremony taking place, as I mentioned, inside the Capitol Rotunda. That'll be happening by noon. Now, after being sworn in as the 47th president, President-elect Trump will give his inaugural address, stressing, his team says, a theme of unity. But we did get some insight yesterday as to his focus as he begins his second term at the Make America Great Again victory rally at Capital One Arena. He started off celebrating his victory and touting how he has already made an impact.
I'm thrilled to be back with so many friends, supporters, and true American patriots on the eve of taking back our country. That's what we're going to do, take back our country.
Now, he took credit for the ceasefire reached between Hamas and Israel, as well as restoring TikTok after it briefly shut down ahead of the ban taking effect. Now, this comes after President-elect Trump previously supported a ban. Now, he said he will enact many executive orders starting day one, including one to shut down the borders and begin what he calls America's largest ever deportation operation, continuing his rhetoric that these undocumented immigrants are dangerous.
By the time the sun sets tomorrow evening, the invasion of our borders will have come to a halt, and all the illegal border trespassers will in some form or another be on their way back home.
Now, he also said he plans to end DEI mandates and federal bureaucracy waste, as well as end what he calls Biden's war on energy. He also said he believes everyone in the arena will be happy with his decision on what he calls the J6 hostages. He mentioned support from gun groups like the NRA and listed some of his cabinet picks, like, of course, the controversial DOD pick, Pete Hegseth. Now, much more to come, of course, in his inaugural address for what we can expect out of President-elect Trump's second term. But, of course, not as many people will be able to watch. More information.
We have live on
our consultation from McCarthy today. Visit McCarthyHomeservices.com.
Feet that
indoors now.
The beginning.
30 joins us.
Friends, video right, and 5. And I know. I mean,
we take a live look.
Watch for free.
Fixing a Homes Foundation.
I mean, that is, and then you guys with your superhero kit.
Life insurance company, $1. One locked in. Absolutely.
It's been
We spoke to many people who say, and
you need to pay attention
for dangerous cold temperature and severe case. Get risk and coordination very high today.
The snow, weather, cold, heat, and low moisture, snow. Look at the wind chill temperatures. Inauguration 0.
Inauguration today, starting all the way back in Alexandria on 395. We still have a decent amount of closures in place for the inauguration today, starting all the way back in Alexandria on 395. Here's a live look for you near Edsall Road, where we have those HOV lanes or express lanes completely closed down from Edsall Road, leading all the way in towards the 14th Street Bridge. And those closures are going to be in place today for the most of the day. So we already do still have some delays leading up to that area. All of those entry roads to the 395 North Express lanes are also closed, as well as 395 North at Boundary Channel Drive. I'll show you what else I'm tracking coming up.
Well, today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a day where we celebrate his life through service as we take a live look at the MLK Memorial at the Tidal Basin. A lot of
Cameras caught it. There's a moment where
Gaithersburg, 16 at Leesburg, Prince George's County. That's the well for today. We're all graphs in your house on us 9 inches all day long. Be inside. Finally, a bit.
USA 9 Traffic Impact is sponsored by Exelon.
GW Parkway still completely closed down due to those icy conditions that crews have been responding to since overnight last night. And then in Arlington and Alexandria, we still have this really big closure on our 395 North Express lanes. These are closed down for inauguration, closed down late last night and will remain closed throughout the morning commute and even into early afternoon. So we're talking 395 Express lanes from Edsall Road all the way in towards the 14th Street Bridge, and 395 North at Boundary Channel Drive. That's exit 10A.
Thanks, Lynn. We will be back with a roundup of today's top stories. So-called my dentures are sticking a little.
Buy your today.
That you finally replaced.
Here is wintering.
It's been really active this season.
Right.
All day long, and we will
today.
Got a lot to talk about today.
Yes, we do.
All right, so stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Have a great day on purpose.
See ya.